Good morning, how are you guys doing? I don't normally do videos in the morning, but the sun's coming out, starting to warm up, and so I figure what the hell. Alright, we're going to do two things today. Today's going to be kind of a fun day, but the second part's going to be, I think, very useful. I did it recently, and it's actually already working, so it has to do with goal setting and manifesting. In fact, something I'm going to show you, just lit our bougie candle. Something I'm going to show you is one of the goals that I put in my goal setting for this process. Now the process is called, actually it's right here. It's called quantum goal setting. All right. It is the fun. Okay, number one, let me slow down. Got my little herbal tea I made here. It's made out of ginger and something else. Something you just pour in there and warm up, a little honey. Do a separate video. It's really good. Cleans out your lungs and your sinuses. Okay, so alright, so today's video is going to be about goal setting. Okay, quantum goal setting. It's a technique I just learned. It's fun and it's effective. Okay, it combines manifesting with goal setting, etc. It's going to be very simple too. It's not complicated. Over the years, now Tony Robbins was one of my biggest. I love Tony Robbins for many, many years. I went into his trainings and courses and certification courses for years. But I hated goal setting. It didn't matter who did it, what book I read. I did it in a high school class, college class. I've done it in Tony Robbins seminars. In fact, I think every seminar you go to, you do goal setting. And I did it at home study courses. I did it during the NLP training. I never felt like, I don't know how to explain it. I want to say almost like I never felt like it was real or that it was work, but I just didn't like the process. Never liked it, okay? But this was fun, okay? One of the things I want to say, though, is keep it simple. Pick about 4 or 5 goals. Don't overdo it. And keep it fun. Keep it light, because you can do it again down the road, okay? So, okay, here we go. So let's, so here's one of the goals I manifested. I got a super deal, a ridiculously, unbelievably good deal on an iPhone 13. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. So, and what it was is I just basically told them, like, yeah, I really don't want to buy a new phone. They're like, well, we're going to the 5G. I'm like, hey, that's a lot of money for the new phones. And the ridiculous deal I got is, they're charging me, God, what does it come out to? I think it's an $800 phone. And I think I'm going to pay $200 total over a 2-year period of time. Broken out as $200 or $300, so it was ridiculously cheap. So it's like $12 a month. So, anyways, I don't have the exact numbers, but the amount it was, I was like, oh, I'll buy that. So one of the things I also had was a new GoPro. Okay, I've had my GoPro for about 4 years now, so a new GoPro. But I just realized, someone said, "Why do you want a GoPro?" I'm like, "Well, to do videos." He goes, "Dude, your new iPhone's gonna be much better." So I was like, cool. Oh yeah, so here it is. There's the box art. Cutting it open. I'm not giving you the surprise. So we're cutting it open and we're going to pull it out. It's like a snake. Let's get that over there. It's from Sprint. I don't want to give out any information. So it's from Sprint. They spelled my name wrong. Sprint, there you go. Oh damn, I just gave out my information. Oh well, screw it. It's an iPhone 13 black. Blah 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 blah. Return kit for each blah blah trading only. Alright, so here it is. Come with kind of a cool little box in the bottom. So here it is, people. This is the new iPhone. Well, I guess 13 is not that new, but it's new to me. It's like very new actually. And see if I can just slide it out if I gotta cut anything. Oh man, I think I gotta peel this. It's right there. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Ready? Ta-da! Yeah, that's gonna be way better than the phone I have right now. And supposedly the camera's better than my current GoPro, which I'm sure it is. Of course, it comes with all the cords and all that stuff. And I will take that off later. I want to do it right. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the store and have them show me how to use the basics. Cover that up. All right, let's put that up here. All right. All right, so here's the goal setting sigil. Not sigil, but quantum goal setting. It's really simple. You're going to get 2 glasses, okay? I would do small because you can actually drink it. So do like a brandy glass about that big. Okay, don't do tall ones unless you want to drink a lot of water. 2 glasses of water, clear glass if you can. You don't have to. And here's what you're going to do with the notes right here. So here's what I want you to do. Put pause and get a pen and paper, or type it down or do whatever. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to write down where you're at right now in your current situation. Where you live, how much money you make or bring in, your car or lack of car, and your weight. And maybe one other thing. Just pick a few things. So let's do where you live, money, your transportation, your car, vehicle, and your weight. And if you want to add another goal or 2, that's fine. Okay? Now, after you write that down, so you're going to have 2 pieces of paper. This is actually, it's going to be this simple. It's 2 glasses of water, 2 pieces of paper. That's how simple it is, okay? You're going to put it on the table. On the one, you're going to write down your current situation, where you're at right now. Again, living situation, maybe you're renting a room, maybe you live at home, maybe you want your own apartment, maybe you want a condo, or maybe you want to buy a house, okay? So, but first, write down where you're at, living situation, location, money that you bring in, how much you make, maybe how much you have, savings, your vehicle, car, transportation mode, and your weight, and 1 or 2 other goals. Write that down on this piece of paper, say on your left, okay? Put it on the table. Go ahead and do that. On the right one, I want you to, you know what, that was a pretty cool fun. I should actually look at that more. On the right one, I want you to do this. I want you to write down where you want to be. Now, I personally picked in 1 year, okay? You can pick in 6 months or 2 years or whatever works for you, okay? So I wrote down where I wanted to be in 1 year. Okay, that was what I picked. Now, again, write down your living situation, money, car, weight, and the 1 or 2 other goals. In other words, so your first piece of paper is where you're at right now. The next piece of paper is where you want to be at. Maybe you don't have a car and you want a car. Okay? What kind of car? About what value? Okay? So when I did this, I didn't do an outrageous amount of goals or anything like that at all. I just thought, you know what? Could be a series of things. I actually know exactly what kind of car I want. It's kind of a ridiculous goal, and it's not expensive though, but it is kind of hard. Maybe not. So the goal is this. For me, I'm really into Honda Del Sols. Those cars freaking are awesome. I want to find a 97 Honda Del Sol with a certain engine type, certain engine size, etc., that's already fixed up, that looks great, okay? That's definitely been remodeled, rebuilt, and it's looking sharp. So that's my goal. It's kind of hard in a way, but another way, it kind of did it because it's kind of that manifestation thing. And one of the things that oh, here it is right now. I've got an old iPhone. It's ridiculously old. It's embarrassingly old. I don't even want to say it. It's not going to work on the new system. So this is what I wrote down. Now, I did this water goal setting about 4 weeks ago, and I didn't expect the iPhone because I wanted iPhone 13. I didn't care. I didn't have to get the Pro. I just wanted the better phone. And I knew that the 13 was going to be way better for shooting videos and recording and stuff like that, and other stuff that I can do with this, okay? So here it is, and let me see if this comes off easy. No, that's stuck, so I'm not even going to try. Oh, here it is. Well, it's just black. So that's the cover. So this was one of the things that just popped right in. I thought, man, that was freaking fast. So here's the deal. I knew that this was going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to finish it up right now. So you ready? Pick some realistic goals that you want. If you have to stop and rewrite them, pick something that's just like, I want my own place. Don't worry about it being realistic. I want my own apartment. I want my own condo, whatever. Okay, I want. Maybe you just want to move. Maybe like I'm sick and tired of living here. I want to live in this area, or I just want to get out of here. But you really should pick a place, okay? Because it gives your spirit direction. So write down where you want to be. Again, I picked in 1 year. And it could happen in less than that. Obviously, the iPhone came way faster than I thought it was. I kind of figured it'd be 3 to 6 months, but man, that was fast. And it was way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. That was kind of and that was one of the things. Like, no, I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. So I've been with Sprint for 22 years, I think it was. And they're like, dude, we want to give you they give me a phenomenal deal. All right, so now here's what you're going to do. I'm going to write off the directions. So you're going to have an empty glass of water. And you're going to put that on your old goal, on your current situation, okay? Where you're at right now. So you're going to put that on there. You're going to put another empty glass on the where you want to be goals in 1 year, etc. Okay? Now, you're going to pour water into the first glass that's over the first set of list that you made where you're at right now, okay? Did I make that clear? So the first piece of paper, you have an empty glass, and that first piece of paper is the one where you're at right now. You're going to pour water into that, all right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to meditate on that water. You're going to kind of just focus on it, have an awareness of it. Meditate on that water where you're at right now as your current situation is. So you've got water, and the list is underneath that water. I almost call it goals, but they're not really goals. There's goals you're going to get rid of. So you're going to meditate on that water where you're at right now and your current situation is, and really feel that. Really be in that moment. Be in that situation. See it in the water where you are. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to take that water and you're going to pour that water of your current intentions, and you're going to pour that water into the other glass. All right? This is the cool part. So you're going to pour it to the other glass of water, pouring it over what you are calling in your new goals, where you want to be in 1 year, okay? So pour it in that and look at that for a moment and get a sense of that, and imagine having that. Imagine having those goals, having that car, having that living situation, having that amount of money, blah, 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 etc., okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the glass, the one that's now full. That's over your new goals. You're going to pick up that glass with the water, and you're going to say your words of prayer. Here's some: is victory, abundance, let everything that I have written down be. Then see yourself with that amount of money and those things and that lifestyle. And as you focus on your new way of being, you drink that water. Now remember, there was a study done many years ago about where a scientist, I think it was a Japanese scientist, he wrote words like hate, anger, love, peace, and freedom on different glasses of water. And when he came back and looked at drops of water in a microscope, the hate and anger had really bad, like the molecules looked horrible. And as you went to peace and love and whatever the other word was, is they were like beautiful snowflakes, crystals and clear and perfect shape, right? Water holds memory. This is a scientific fact, okay? So here's what it is. Water is alive and it speeds up the process. So now go ahead and drink the new glass of water, okay? Or the glass that was over the new goals of where you want to be, and it will make things start to happen just like that. Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Good luck with this. I hope you had fun. Go to my website. My website is like 99% down. I've got a couple things I got to finish, but the homepage, I love it. It is freaking awesome. Go to Mike Colleen, MikeKollin.com. Let me know if you guys like this video. See you guys next video. Bye.